Hello, and welcome back to The King is Watching. So we're getting closer to beating our first run. We just need to be able to defeat this dragon, but now, after getting a few upgrades, if we can have a look, we've now managed to banish some nobles, and it won't be long until we're able to get rid of more, and that's given us a lot more room. So we should have room for more buildings, which should make it a fair bit easier at least. But yeah, we're yet to be able to upgrade the threat level or go into different areas or anything. Right, so we're just gonna go on another normal run and see how we fare. Right. So yep, Magra the Goblin's War Lady, followed by the next boss will be revealed when the previous one is defeated. Right. So same as before. And those are our sigils that are set up. Let's pause while we just get things put in place here. Then we'll run it a bit quick. Right. That's plenty of time. We're going to want some forests here. And maybe we'll put the fields in these spots, perhaps. And get some super efficient fields. We can't, there we go. Now we can afford all three. Right. Get a bit more water and we should be able to afford, yep, the peasant's hut. But as we can see, so before we wouldn't have had these three spaces along the end here, but now we do. And so we're able to use those now. I think we'll put one here, one there, maybe we'll put the marketplace in the corner here. Marketplace will need a little bit more wood. Here comes the one goblin. And there's our peasant army going out to meet him. Right, Denari. Levy barracks, we will go with, I guess, just peasant's hut for now. Basic production. We'll get an iron mine, so the next levy barracks we get, we can maybe go for some units that will take iron to create. And I guess speaking of, we will do something along the lines of this. Advanced production there, troop training. There's also an artifact. Wallbusters aren't awful, so we could go for those. And then Goblin Pig King. We'll go with these. We'll get an advanced production building. We don't want to overexert ourselves too much at the start. We'll go for the morale here. Right. I guess we'll put all the peasant huts in here. We'll get the research table and the market next, get them placed. Right. Research table. Marketplace just needs some wood. And we'll get those going. We'll also want to get some more troops. I want to go a bit faster on that actually. We'll need... yeah, we'll need some food. Right, here come the troops. All three at once. There we go. We've got them. This simply requires clay. This one requires gold. Maybe we re-roll this for something that uses iron. Yeah. Okay. We could go for a bone pit, swordsman barracks, or archery. Let's get some... They require gold. Yeah, we'll go for the swordsman barracks. And then we'll try and get our max unit limit up. Right, we're managing to keep on top of this guy. There we go. I think we'll go with... yeah, let's get a back line of archers. Get 2 wine when you kill an enemy. That's pretty good. Being able to get wine without necessarily having to build all the production for it. Right. Okay, what do we need? So we need some gold to build that and some iron to build that, which means we should be focusing like this. Right, swordsman barracks, archery barracks. Then we want to upgrade the number of troops we can get. Because we're starting to get a little outnumbered, as we can see here. So that's going to be a problem if we don't do something about it now. Because yeah, the peasants aren't particularly great at the moment. These need iron to function. Yeah, we're gonna lose a lot of wall health here. If we don't do something about this quick. Right, we're nearly there. Okay. I lost a lot of health needlessly. Gnomes that just require gold. Wouldn't be the worst idea. We've not got a massive troop capacity at the moment, and we're way ahead on it, so we want to get, like, if we're going to get anything, we want to get high quality troops, really. Smelts ore into metal, makes flour out of wheat. I think we'll go with the forge. We have got a bit of a front line of troops here as well, and then we've got the crossbows. Right, let's see what we can buy. A lumberjack farm. So an advanced building wouldn't be too bad. Druids of a bear. After 25 seconds in battle, a druid will transform into a bear, increasing his stats, giving him a new attack. He returns to his human form after the battle ends. Okay, interesting. Hero statue provides you with troop stat upgrades. That could just be a good thing to build. Increase the gnome dome capacity. Increase swordsman damage by 100%. But of course we can't afford any of this. Your castle heals 10 HP when a production building is depleted. Can be used 5 times. Receive 250 wine. Receive 150 oil. We'll get a hero statue. The research table is finished. Gold mount seems good. Let's get some more wheat farmed up. What does this need? Oh, we need more capacity. Right. We're nearly able to get the production, not the production, the unit limit up. We could probably do broader gaze as well soon. I think that's what we'll focus on next. Yep, get these. Maybe slingers. There's production. We'll go for clay. And get another wheat field. Indestructible figurine. When your troop falls in battle, a dreadful creature will rise from their remains to fight for you. Has a cooldown of 140 seconds. Or gain 4 grapes when you kill an enemy. They're both pretty good, because just being able to get resources. But we are already getting wine, so I guess we don't necessarily need the grapes. But we'll go for the indescribable figurine. And then we'll choose our next prophecy. So blue slimes could give me an artifact. There's also a building upgrade there. Kingdom infrastructure. Some base production things. So let's go with... None of these inevitable things along the top are really very good. I guess we'll just go for what look like the easier ones, maybe. Is a goblin giant worse than a goblin pig? So look, goblin giant has 210 health, 33 damage. Pig has 480 health, 11 damage. Yeah, the pig's probably easier to kill. Then we'll have infrastructure and a building upgrade and an artifact at the end. We'll go for that. And we'll receive a sawmill from this one. We've done that before, so... Right, let's have a look what we've got then. We can get that upgrade. We need golden wheat for this. The wheat's there, now we just need the gold. Which will require us to sell some wheat, but... if we can get this... we also want to build the gold mine now. We should be able to easily cut through these without much of an issue. I guess another gnome dome. And two things that sacrifice black sheep. One gives us a spell reward, another gives us permanent morale for each sheep sacrificed. I'm going to recycle this. None of these look great. Because we haven't got a black sheep thing or anything, and I mean we could look out for one, but right, let's have a look what we've got. We'll get some more peasants to just fill our ranks up. There we go. We can afford this now. Right. Oh, they've gone. Damn. Because it's time we got some more water. Okay, these weird eldritch things stick around for a long time. Maybe it only counts down while they're in battle. Turn enemies into sheep. Fireworks. That's a good one. Building upgrade. Boost upgrade production by 25%. Or we can increase peasant hut capacity. Or passively increase damage dealt by and HP of ranged troops by 5%. Let's make the hero statue better. And then we'll probably work towards getting that actually placed somewhere then. Let's put this on. Oh, we can't sell wine, can we? That's unfortunate. Anyway, we've nearly... Yeah, we've got plenty of food now. We can get the gold mine in. Just there. And I guess we should probably think about somewhere where to put the clay pit next, but for now we'll get these going. Okay, we're chewing through all these slimes. Yeah, we could probably go a bit harder on this. We've got this poison puddle artifact. Damage dealt by spells increased. Every arcane unit on the battlefield provides a 3% boost to spell damage dealt. I mean, just get the spell damage. Duh. We'll get another gold mine. Right, what do we need to get the next upgrade here? Gold and clay. Interesting. Or does this need time to... Yeah, I need to actually work the tile for a while, okay. Oh, we've got a goblin wizard now. A pair of goblin wizards, it looks like. I think it might have been like a shaman or wizard or something. Anyway. Trader, what can we get? Druid to the bear camp, peasant hut, arena, Grey Bushes, blacksmith farm, goldsmith farm. We've only got 55 to spend. Make the peasant hut have more units. Sawmill provide a 20% boost to the production of neighbouring tiles. That's interesting. We can't afford any of these. Clay at the start of each wave. Troops gain a 30% boost to attack speed and move speed. Oh, flying troops. Bloodbound brick is good. I'm going to save this because I'm wanting some of these more expensive upgrades and I'm not able to afford them. So we'll wait and get some on the next trader. Right. We just need a crystal mine really, I think. More than anything else. See if we can get some more clay. Now let's get the artifact. Every grunt on the battlefield gets 2% boost to HP and 3% boost to damage from other grunt units. Or we can get two more seals on tiles. Actually, we've got a lot of grunts and I like things that buff them. Deforestation, but it can spawn at ends. Grants friendly units in an area chance of evading attacks for 8 seconds. We'll go for that, I guess. Gold mine. We could use some proper wheat fields. We're beginning to run out. We don't want to. And on that note, we'll get a tree. And more swordsmen, I guess. And some denarii, and we'll choose our next prophecy. A lot of denarii on the way. Right. We've got some enemy spellcasters. And some cavalry at the end. You know what? Let's go for a building upgrade at the end there. So just lots of cavalry, some spellcaster with a couple of units up front, and a spellcaster with some goblin pigs and things. Right. The forest spirits, we want to build a magic school. We need a crystal mine now more than anything else. In fact, if we work this a little longer, yeah, there we go. I'm gonna say we might get one. I'll take the iron. Let's have a look. Well, these forests are about to wear out, so I can work those just until they have. Right, if we want a broader gaze, we can just work this a little longer. There we go. We can put these trees down here. Broad gaze now will cost a lot of gold, and the increased unit limit will just take a ton of wood. Right, the goblin pigs should go down easy enough. Lose a few troops in the fight, but we get the 80 denarii, which is kind of huge. Our morale is now at 41. 30 from wine stock, 4 from a number of different units, 7 from other sources. Right, processed grapes. Wine provides 30 morale for your troops. It is consumed constantly when they're in battle. Ah, so that's why you want wine. And it's also why we're doing so well. Fair enough. It's probably a good idea that we don't sell the wine then. And we're getting that from killing enemy units, so it's literally there. It's almost like they're drinking the blood of their foes here to get motivated, which is kind of a metal way of looking at it. Let's drop this iron mine up here, and I guess we'll just get some more troops just to fill our ranks up. Before we go back to this, just producing more resources. There's our unit cap increase. Right, what can we put there? Forge, or we could go with a magic school, but it'll require crystals. We don't need more barracks and things. We've kind of hit our limit more or less on that. Could do a wheat field. And that's got 1,000 before it runs out, so that's going to go for a nice long while. These mages are going to be a problem, I can see. But we've cut through. We'll lose a few peasants, but it's not the end of the world. We're doing rather well considering. Yeah, we really need some crystals. Can't make this construction now. I can't make that do crystals. Too bad. Wheat field, sawmill, iron mine, clay mine. We'll get some water. We'll make it into a big wheat field. Oh god, that cavalry hit like a truck. There's a lot of it as well. Ugh. This could be a problem. Yeah, this could really be a problem. We've nearly got them. There we go. They do a lot of damage, but they are quite squishy, those. Boost production by 30%, increase capacity by 2. Each active market provides morale. Production on the farms, I guess. Because we can increase the capacity of these, but we've only got a certain limit on our troops here, which we are hitting, so there's not much help with that. But I guess it means that we could have, we could maybe replace some of these peasants with them and just have purely swordsmen instead. And we'd need fewer buildings then, because they'd be higher capacity. Something to consider, I guess. I was going to say we can just buy the upgrade here if we want it. Ranged troops have a 4% chance of shooting an additional projectile for each warrior ally. Damage dealt by our troops is increased by 20%. That's just straight up good. Allows clay grapes and crystals to be traded at markets. Not bad. We've got 275 as well. We can afford quite a bit here. Let's grab that. That's just an obvious thing to get. Let's get twin projectiles. Swordsman barracks upgrade. Some troop training as well. There we go. The troop training will mean warrior units get plus 15% health. And what we'll do, I think, is we will get rid of this in favour of a swordsman barracks. So we've got a nice amount of swordsmen now. And we can start filling our ranks out with them instead of peasants. And they'll increase the odds of our rangers shooting double projectiles then. And we get a crystal mine finally. Excellent stuff. That's great news. So we've now increased the quality of our troops essentially. Right. We can now place the... Now, we could put the magic school somewhere. But I think we'll go hero statue first. We'll pop that in here. Ooh, we are running out of wood though, which is a bit of a worry. We can get a sawmill up soon. Should place at least one of them. And here's the war lady. Get them. Yeah, it did a bit. Oh, they are poisoned though, so it's continuing to damage them. Okay, they are being shredded. And they're gone. We can place a sawmill down. The hero statue. Ooh, legendary artifact. Let's see what that is. Increases max unit HP by 75. Yeah, we haven't got any king abilities, so we'll go with that for now. A legendary spell. Creates an aura that heals friendly units and makes them invincible. Or just tornadoes are good. Veteran barracks. Explosive cart factory. A hive that spawns bumblebees, but it uses a lot of grapes, which we don't have. Druids of the Badger. After 20 seconds in battle, they transform into badgers, increasing stats and giving new attacks. They require just wood. Okay. I guess we'll go for badger druids. Oh, so we could have got some grapes after all. We'll just get the wheat field. Troop training, warriors get more HP. And our next prophecy. Yes, we want some kingdom infrastructure. Gimme, gimme, gimme. We don't need more barracks at this point, we've got plenty of troops. 2 spells. Kingdom infrastructure. Ooh, there's a lot of them in all this. Stone golem's pretty tough, but... Ooh, I'm torn. You know what? Let's put this one here and the lizards there. That should work. My lord, the merchants from the west have returned to our kingdom, their wagons brimming with rare and precious goods, but an eager soldier sneezed on their spices, and the chief merchant. The poor man is outraged and smells of cinnamon. He demands swift justice, specifically the head of the offending soldier, or at least his nose. If we refuse, they threaten to leave, and we will lose access to their artifacts and rare materials. Given what they want, we get... I think that's meant to be furniture. Offer them a favourable trade, we get an artifact. Or we can try to outwit them and get some metal. We'll get an artifact. In the knowledge that the merchants love a good profitable bargain above all, you cleverly soothe their anger with an exceptionally favourable trade deal. Delighted by your diplomatic talent, and even more delighted by their new profit margin, they give you a rare artifact as a token of gratitude. Relations are restored, your treasury benefits, and your guards keep all their noses. Everyone wins. Volcar the Gold Hoarder, so it's the dragon again. Same as last time, except we're going to win this time. Right. We've nearly got... Right, we need some gold. Get that gold. There we go. A hero statue. Now then, what else would we want here? Maybe we could go wheat field just down here. Right. Hero statue, give me an upgrade. Do it. Choose an artifact. Gain 3 wood when you create a unit. Or champions can stun things. We don't have any champion units, so... Upgrade for your troops. Warrior again. Oh, and it affects the druids of the Badger as well. Nice. Right, well, we're getting... Oh my god, the wheat we're getting. That's absolutely insane, because that production upgrade. Let's see. What do we want to grab next? Gold would give us a broader gaze. Wood would give us increased unit cap, but we haven't got many... Like, we've got 1 sawmill and... not many ways of producing gold. Other than just selling lots of wheat. Which we can do. Okay, this is going surprisingly well considering, given like the absolute firing line they have on us here. Magic College generates basic spells. Dragon's Bakery bakes flour dragons into ash dragons. Boosts production of all buildings of yours under your gaze by 20% while active. I guess Magic College? Does not need to be watched to work, can produce any resource at random. Or there's an arena which gives us some morale. Let's go for the fairy fountain. Because we can just kind of place that somewhere. We need a lot of water to get it to work. But that's something we can do. Yeah, we need some new production buildings. In fact, once we've got this going, which won't be long, bit more water, and so this doesn't need to be watched, it's just going to produce random stuff. We're going to drop it there. I'm going to get this going because I want the research table to start producing some basic buildings. I think we desperately need some. We need like some more trees and fields and things. Well, maybe not the fields, but definitely some trees and sawmills and things. King's statue speeds up the king's abilities. Adjacent improvements start working without needing to watch them. That could be good. Oh, brick factory is always great though. Base production. Yeah, let's get a tree. And another tree, because we're out of forests at the moment. We've got the one sawmill, and that's kind of our lot. Right, there's our unit upgrade. And there's our production building. Riders, grunts. We can get an upgrade for grunts. Oh, mind you, maybe we should have got ranged, actually. I just noticed that. We'll get a crystal mine there, fairly rare. That's the point as well. We can get the magic school going soon. Where to put it? I don't think we need this anymore. I think we're fine without it. Let's pop these down there and there. Okay, this will be a bit of a fight. Maybe not that much of a fight though. Yeah, we're melting them. Two artifacts. Yeah. Clay at the start of each wave and 1,000 water. Or 250 flour. Let's just get the omega water. We can probably get rid of some of the wells if we need some space now. So we've got a long-lasting supply of water with that. We're not going to need any for a long while. Let's get these bricks. And we'll build the brick factory up here. And we can finally heal our walls. There we go. Though it does require clay as well, so don't forget that. There we go. We'll soon be out of clay. Okay. Here they come. Shouldn't be any problem. We go to the trader. Reduces the third king's ability cooldown. Allows clay grapes and crystals to be sold at market. Receive 25 wheat at the start of each wave. Or there's some troop training. Increase slingers HP. Starts damaging enemies with each production cycle for 15 damage from the fairy fountain. Okay. Interesting. We've got 85 to spend. I guess we'll upgrade the fairy fountain. It's just going to do a nice little tick of damage every so often. We'll have to figure out something that we want to place over there. These trees are almost out already. And this needs 140 wood to do anything. Okay. Let's start getting this hero statue. In the meantime, we've got a lot of enemies coming through. But we are absolutely carving through them, not a problem whatsoever. 40 denarii, and we can look at a prophecy. So maybe we want to do some denarii there, some denarii there. We've got basic production lines we can get, established production, legendary spell, veteran. I do like building upgrades, so I'm gonna put this here. We're gonna get a established production there as well. I think just getting more production at the moment, some basic production stuff, is just fine for me. I think that will do me alright with that. Right, oh, and we've got this event where we're getting a bit fat. We want to go with... we could lose 30 grain, which is nothing at this point. Get 2 hospitals, which I think heal your units outside of combat. Or we can get a arena. We don't really have room for the hospitals. Let's go for the arena. Right. Okay. Where shall we move all these things to? What can we put down? We could put the arena down somewhere. But we are trying to get that wood saved up for unit increases. We can quickly just finish up this gold mine there. Right. We're quickly getting through these fields. We're working them pretty hard. Yeah, we need some basic production buildings really more than anything else. Can put the arena down. Or get the extra morale from the arena. Let's have a look. Upon a gnome's death, you receive 5 gold. Increases Badger Druid's HP by 100%, or boosts production of the market by 25. Let's go Gnome Dome. I think they cost money to hire, but then if they're going to give us most of that money back, then that's not really going to be a problem anymore, is it? Right. I mean, we can almost consider these, they're almost 3 units at that point. And the fairy fountain's just constantly going, producing random stuff for us. Right. Let's get this magic school running. We might as well have something down here, just to fill the gap in the meantime, so that that production tile isn't going to waste, so we can just get some water, I guess. Okay, we want... Let's get a crystal mine, and we'll go for a gold mine. The magic school is slowly making some more magic. Well, some more spells. Let's put down... Oh, we can't afford a crystal mine, but we could go for... Right, that's what we'll do for now. We're going to Get a bit of gold, and I think we'll put a gold mine in this square. Now we've taken care of all those units. Oh, that's a lot of mages though. Okay, they could be a problem. Deny established production. We've got plenty of wheat fields at the moment and lots of wheat stockpiled. An iron mine would be good. Some basic production. We'll go for some clay. And I guess we'll go for, you know what, we need more trees. Right. Let's take a look around. Let's get some trees here. And we'll go with a gold mine there. There we go. Oh, and we've not made any more troops. Hang on. Right, we've got some gnomes. Right. At least our troopers are quite difficult to kill. They've got a lot of HP, so they can actually get through to this firing line and start hitting them. So we've got a lot of upgrades. Okay. So that kind of saved us there. A potter's farm wouldn't be too bad. Again, kind of putting the resources together there. Or we could go with the winery to get more wine. Jewels of the Owl could work. Spawns griffins. We could use the hive. We are getting some grapes now. Or we can get some grapes, I should say. Resources are produced 10% faster. Receive temporary crossbowmen at the start of every wave. All troops' HP is increased. Boost iron mine production by 30%, increase efficiency and speed of a forge. Maybe just a ball of yarn and nutritious fruit. Then we save up. We've got some rewards here. Ranged extra attack, yep. And we can go with... We'll get some trees, we'll get some warrior damage, I think. Sounds good to me. And warrior HP, or we could go grunt HP. Let's go grunts, because they are kind of our cannon fodder. Iron mine. Right. Let's mine all this. Get some more iron. Oh, here we go. The dragon is here. Right, let's see what we can do with spells and things. I guess we'll go for an iron mine there. Well, I guess we might as well get all the ultimate spells used up. Yeah, that's doing some nasty damage to him. More grunt HP. Evade, evade. Ooh. We're replenishing them pretty quick though, so it's not too bad. It's down to half. We've got him down to a quarter. Grunt HP up even more. Great bushes, we'll get those there. Right. Well, our gnomes are getting absolutely splattered, but they're being created at about the same rate, so we should be able to hold him there. While our archers slowly plink away at him. Well, let's shoot off some fireworks and produce these troops even faster. There we go. And we got him. Victory. Threat level increase. We get 37 town denarii. I believe that stuff's called. Back to the kingdom. Oh. We can click on this. That's not ominous at all. Right. Well, let's head here. We've got an ascension crystal as well. So we can get the next level of banishing the nobles. And we've got another one over here that we can move toward. But it'll be a while yet. We can even then go for extra troop limits. But we might want to... Yeah, we might want to... I think definitely maybe like maxing this one out seems like a good idea, and then... Looks like this is mostly all to do with spells from the looks of things. But... yeah, there's some more economic things over here. But the red tree seems to be the better one, I think. Right. But that'll definitely be good. Getting 3 extra slots in the town is kinda huge. Right, for now though, this has been The King is Watching. Thank you very much, well, for watching The King is Watching. And I hope you'll be watching the next episode, where hopefully we'll be able to go for, it looks like, actually, we'll be going for, yeah, we can now increase threat level and get 10% extra coins. And yeah, so we go from easy mode to soft mode. Buildings and units are 15% cheaper and deal 20% more damage, whereas we're on 30% cheaper and 50% more. So that's going to be a big difference. One fewer boss than usual will attack your castle. Whereas before it was, yes, it was still just 1. But no challenges except Royal Masters can be completed. Well, now all challenges can be completed. We can get the graveyard at threat level 3, but at the moment it'll be village, so we're slowly but surely starting to unlock things here, yeah. And we've still not got his abilities. Complete the king's challenges to claim the ability. And the challenges... Ooh! Defeat bosses in a single run to unlock his abilities. So for the cost of some water, and in this case some gold, we can summon 3 peasants, or increase all buildings production by 40% for 10 seconds. Okay, interesting. So we're starting to unlock his abilities as well. Right. And soon we'll be able to get, for 30 gold, get 90 resources of your choice. I wonder if we can turn 30 gold into 90 gold with that. Could be a bit broken. Mind you, it does have a massive cooldown, which probably keeps it balanced. Right. For now though, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. We'll be going for the next threat level. I'll see you then.